Hi everybody, it's Kelly Holland from Divinity Designs. Today I'm here to share with you our newest blessings box for April 2021. So let's get started. First, we have 3 brand new products called our Paper Die Duo sets. These are sets that contain paper sheets that are pre-printed like a paper pad, and they also contain the dies to cut out the images. These are called the Beautiful Blossoms. This is number 1. So you can see, I'll show you the sheets. So you get 4 sheets each of the roses and 4 sheets each of the poppies. And there's 4 images on each paper. Then you get 2 dies that cut out the images. Our next one, Beautiful Blossoms, Paper Die Duo Set 2. So you get 4 sheets of the chrysanthemums and 4 sheets of these bright pink roses, along with the matching dies. This is the Beautiful Blossoms Paper Die Duo Set 3. So you get pink roses and white roses, 4 sheets each. So there's a lot of flowers to cut out to decorate your cards. Next, we have a leaf outline background. It's a beautiful background die with a pattern of leaves, which ties in with our flowers theme and looks very pretty as a background. And then we have 2 stamp sets, Magnolia, which also comes with the Magnolia die, and Sweet Friend, which has some great verses for friendship. Also available as an add-on is our Floral Favorites paper pad. You add this onto your order ahead of time, or you could purchase it separately and receive a savings of 20% off. This is not in the box, but you can purchase it separately with the discount. So let me show you those patterns. They make great backgrounds for your cards. They'll work great with just the verses also. So pretty. That's a watercolor effect. Pretty rose pattern. Love that one, a little bit more fallish. Blue. And here's the beautiful pink and purple. And don't forget, when you purchase our blessings box, you can also purchase past boxes. We have a special place on the website for members only. You just go on there and you can purchase any of our past boxes. So now here's Lisa Somerville, who's going to show you some tips and tutorials how to use the blessings box and how to cut out the flowers, and then followed by our design team card samples. Enjoy!
Don't you just love the products in the April 2021 Blessings Box subscription kit? Now I have 2 tutorials to share with you using some of these products. The first card will feature our quilted background die, and the second card will feature the leaf outline background die. Let's get started. Divinity Designs carries many different quilted background dies. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a card using our quilted background die. The quilted background die measures 5 1/4 by 4 and covers an A2 card. Be sure to die cut and emboss this die following the directions for your die cutting machine. Embossing the die brings out the detail the die cuts. When you die cut and emboss our quilted dies, you're going to end up with a frame panel and then all the pieces that fall from within the frame. You'll die cut and emboss from multiple pieces of cardstock or pattern paper. Let me share with you the products I'm going to be using on this card. We have the Floral Favorites paper pad. This 6x9 paper pad features 32 designer papers, 4 sheets of each design. The Sentiment is from the Magnolia Stamp Die Duo set. This is a set of 11. The pre-colored floral images are from the Beautiful Blossoms Paper Die Duo Set number 3. There are 3 different Beautiful Blossoms Paper Die Duo sets. Each of these sets contains 2 different 6x9 flower sheets. There's 4 sheets of each design, along with 1 coordinating die set for each design. To die cut the images from the Beautiful Blossoms Paper Die Duo sets, you'll simply center the die over the pre-colored images, Add removable tape to hold the die in place, and then die cut following the directions for your die cutting machine. Next, I'm using the A2 landscape card base with layer die set. This is a set of 2. This will die cut and score your cardstock to create an A2 size card, 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. The layer die is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm also going to be using the matting rectangle. This will fit on top of the layer die from the A2 landscape or A2 portrait card base with layer. Again, be sure to emboss these dies to bring out the detail of the die. Here I have the A2 landscape card base and the matting rectangle. When I die cut the layering panel from the A2 landscape card base with layer die set, I added adhesive to the cardstock prior to cutting. That's going to make assembling the quilted background die quicker. Now we're going to adhere the frame panel from the quilted background die to the base layer that already has the adhesive on it. Once the frame has been added to the adhesive panel, you can then start putting those die cut pieces into place. Now that all your pieces are adhered to the frame, you can go ahead and assemble your card. I'm going to adhere the die cut and embossed panel to the matting rectangle and then the card base. Once that panel has been adhered to the card base, you can then embellish your card. You can then use the remaining die cut pieces to create additional cards. The next card tutorial I'm going to share with you features our leaf outline background die. The leaf outline background die measures 5 1/4 by 4. The layering panels from our A2 card bases fit perfectly behind our background dies. Again, the papers that I'm using are from the Floral Favorites paper pad. This time my embellishments are from the Beautiful Blossoms paper die duo set 2. I've gone ahead and die cut and assembled these already so that I can adhere them to the card. I've also die cut, stamped, and embossed the additional panels that I'm going to need to embellish my card. I've used the circle dies, pierced circles, vintage labels, and double pierced vintage labels die sets. Add adhesive to the back side of the layering panel and then adhere to the matting rectangle. Now that that panel is adhered to the matting rectangle, I'm going to adhere the die cut leaf outline background to this panel using Beerly Art Craft glue. Now that those panels are adhered, you can go ahead and adhere to your base card. I'm going to adhere my panels with dimensionals. Again, you can see the matting rectangle layer adds a pop of color between the leaf background outline and the base card. Now I can finish assembling my card with my die cut and embossed panels along with the Beautiful Blossoms paper die duo set. Here's an additional card that I created using the leaf outline background die. This time I used the leaf outline background die to create a shaker card. I also used a sentiment from the Magnolia Stamp Die Duo set. The larger die that you see here is from our Lavish Layer die set. I simply took another rectangle and cut an opening in the center. That way I can place a portion of the leaf outline background die within the opening. Here's a closer look at the cards that I created using products found in our April 2021 Blessings Box subscription kit along with additional Divinity Designs products. The next 3 cards that I'm going to share with you use our new mini slimline dies collection. And this last card features our napkin fold card with layers die set, along with our belly band die. Here you can see the card embellished with the belly band. The belly band helps to keep your card closed. And here's the napkin fold card with layers die set without the belly band. When using this die set, be sure to emboss the layering dies, as that brings out the detail of the dies. And here's the card opened. And while I don't have a sample to share with you, I wanted to share a tip with you for using the Magnolia die from the Magnolia Stamp Die Duo set. Just like our other Stamp Die Duos, you'll simply stamp the image onto cardstock, center the die over the stamped image, add removable tape to hold that die in place, and then die cut following the directions for your die cutting machine. This will leave you a nice stamped die cut image that you can use as an embellishment on your card. For more inspiration using these and other additional Divinity Designs products, visit our samples gallery, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Pinterest and Instagram.